During the month of April, wardroom officers and Chiefs Mess Association members aboard Camp Lemonnier gathered together for an outing to an orphanage in the city of Djibouti. The wardroom supports the orphanage by providing funds and stipends for teachers who work at the orphanage every month. To follow up with the funds, they plan monthly events. These events entail bringing in supplies such as food and water for the children and interacting with them in activities.
This Sunday trip came about because although we give to the orphanage, we wanted to, we find it better served if there's more of an interactive exposure between service members and the kids, because it goes a much longer way. Once you have an interactive, that's what people remember, that's what the children remember, and they take it with them through their lives. You have different class sizes and age types, so you have to meet them at where they would be most inclined to participate. So you had the toddlers who were doing the drawings and the crafts and stuff like that. You had a little bit of a middle age kids who they did Twister. And I'm sure they've not seen the Twister game before, but they were very into it. They enjoyed it with Chief Zitrine, and it was great. You had the other kids who played with the balls. And I really appreciate the support that the team which went there, they immersed themselves into it. We just provided the framework and they took it to the hills. So because you couldn't really say, okay, this and these are the specific items that I need you to check. But the concept is we need you to interact with the children. We go there, you know, sometimes you have to let children be children. You know, you can't get all bogged down by the bureaucracy and everything. You should allow children to have fun, and having fun is giving them food, the cakes and stuff like that, making a party out of it, making a presentation, and allow children to be children regardless of their circumstances. So that's why we felt that just the interaction wouldn't be just coming in and doing lesson plans with them or playing with them, but also providing a party atmosphere where some cakes, some candy, you know, allow children to be children. Once we come and they see visitors, let's just put it that way, coming in to support them, they find it necessary to do a performance. They do a performance based on their culture, they do a performance based on their history and based on why they have themselves as an organization. So it's part of the process. Once we go there, they do a skit telling us how they came into existence. And part of the celebration is also to celebrate the, let's call it, the gifted kids. Those amongst the group in the various age age categories who perform better than the others, and they reward them. So after the performance, there was a presentation where those who excelled were given prizes. So it's all part of the whole structure, especially dealing with children, to make them feel recognized, to make them feel loved, and to make them feel that they are not in this alone and people really care. And that's where American comes in. So you could see some of the statements where, like, we really appreciate what the Americans do. We really do, because at the end of the day, we come in and we support organizations like this, because the focus should be on the children.
Reporting from Camp Lemonnier Public Affairs Office, this is Mass Communications Specialist, 2nd Class, Adam Tucker.